What's up? What's going on? Beauty of a day, beauty of a night, beauty of an evening. Hope everyone's having an absolutely fantastic day. Hey, Ryan Loede here, coming to you live from the Ohio headquarters, talking a little bit about speed. I'm a big speed person. I love speed. I love doing things quickly. I love making decisions quickly. I love taking action quickly. I hate procrastinating because I know when I procrastinate, I'm not going to get the results that I desire. And I want to talk to you guys about speed. Why is speed important? And 3 things and reasons why speed is important. What does speed do for you? What does it kind of bring about? And what are the results that you get from moving with speed and being quick and literally making fast decisions, right? Taking action quickly. What is it going to do for you? But hey, before I go any further, just want to properly introduce myself. My name is Ryan Loede, building a 9-figure insurance agency and helping everyday Americans create a multiple 6-figure residual income within their first year here at LC Financial Group. We're growing, we're expanding, and we want to help other individuals create financial freedom. We want to help individuals achieve their personal, professional, and financial goals and targets. That is our mission here at LC Financial Group. It's to help individuals achieve their personal, professional, and financial goals and targets by over-delivering to the insurance marketplace. Our vision is to help 1 million individuals achieve financial freedom. We operate by our core values: ethical, coachable, and accountable. So if you want to learn more about what partnering with us here at LC Financial Group would look like, hey, DM me, comment below, or reach out to any of our partners here at LC Financial Group. Let's get into it. We're talking about speed today. As I said earlier, I'm a very, very, very big advocate of speed. You know, I kind of grew up with doing things quickly, right? I was taught in my sports career playing basketball, I was taught by my uncle, and man, he implemented and kind of constructed this speed in my life by the way in which I play basketball. And ever since then, I've just been fast movement, fast things. However, throughout my teenage years, that kind of got bogged down and it kind of got slowed down, not just in sports, but in life in general. I started making decisions slower. I started taking action slower. I started, thinking smaller, right? And ultimately, I started to get held down. I started to create barriers and roadblocks and obstacles in my own personal life that held me back from moving forward. And that's what speed can do for us. When we're operating with speed, when we're moving quickly, we're making decisions quickly, we're taking risks, we're moving towards dangerous situations, we're moving towards uncomfortable situations with speed. It's going to allow us to move towards our goals and targets and achieve them even quicker. So speed is very important. Speed is power, right? I say this all the time. Speed is power. And speed is the new big. They say it's the big that eat the small. However, nowadays, it's the fast that eat the slow, right? A lot of people get caught up in all the, I want to get everything together. I want to make sure everything's in row, in order, and I'll do it, right? Whereas like, hey, as my Uncle G says, commit first, figure the rest out later. And this is the whole concept of speed. It's like, hey, make the decision quickly. Don't procrastinate. Don't try to get things together. Take action immediately, right? To the degree that you're taking action immediately is to the degree that you're going to start getting results, and you're going to start moving towards your goals and targets. So remove any type of procrastination. Remove any type of hesitation towards your goals and targets. Remove any type of hesitation towards making a decision. Hey, me personally, I rather make a decision and commit quickly so that I will know if I'm moving in the right direction or not moving in the right direction even sooner. And that's what happens when you make decisions quickly. Hey, it might backfire on you, but you're gonna know if you're moving in the right direction or not moving in the right direction even sooner than if you take your time on making decisions, right? You know, we're all taught to slow it down, take it easy, don't make decisions too quickly, right? We're all taught this as we've grown up. At least I was. I was taught to, man, like, slow it down, take it easy, take a break, don't work so much, don't work too hard, right? Don't make decisions quickly, think before you do, right? You know, I was taught this by my parents. I was taught this by my teachers, by the world, by the marketplace, and ultimately what they're trying to do, they're trying to put you in a cage and literally just hold you down, right? Whereas, like, hey, you got to break out of that cage. You got to break out of those handcuffs that the world and the marketplace wants to put on you to be a slave, to be in the working class. Whereas, like, hey, we got to break out of that mindset, right? And we got to move with speed. We got to move with speed. Because, hey, I'd rather commit quickly and fail than not commit quickly and fail as well. Right? I would rather fail because I'm committing as quick as possible than fail because I'm taking time to fail. If I'm gonna fail, hey, I want to fail quick, because then I know, hey, then I can pivot, then I can adjust, right? Whereas, like, a lot of people, they like to take it easy, they like to figure things out, they like to get everything in order, and then, hey, who knows? Maybe their service or product that they're offering to the marketplace isn't, you know, as effective as it could be. Maybe the clientele isn't ready in the first place. So all that getting things together doesn't do you any good anyway. So let's move with speed. Let's move with speed. What does speed do for you? 3 benefits of speed. I love speed. I love doing things fast. Speed of particle. Speed alone is power. And the faster that you can do things, the more that you're going to get done. The more that you get done, the more results you're going to get, the more outcomes that you're going to get. Like, it's for me personally, when I was first 3 to 4 years of my career in the insurance industry, when I was strictly personally producing, I did things as quickly as possible, and that's how I created the results that I created. How did I achieve $700,000 within a 6-month period of writing business? How did I do this? Because I was going to appointment after appointment after appointment. I was door knocking after door knocking after door knocking. I was literally, like, speeding up the process to get there. And that's ultimately what speed is going to do for you. It's going to expedite the process of you getting where you want to go. Yeah, maybe sometimes you might get knocked down. It might backfire on you. Like, hey, multiple times, you know, like a year and a half ago, I traveled to Indianapolis, Indiana, after I've been in Cleveland, Ohio for a few months. I'm like, man, this place is awesome. This place is great. Then I move with speed. I make decisions quickly. So then I get an apartment in Indianapolis, Indiana, and then 1-2 months later, I'm like, I don't want this. I actually travel back to Florida before Christmas. And then next thing I know, I'm like, I'm breaking this lease. I don't want anything to do with Indianapolis, Indiana, right? And it's happened to me multiple times, right? I actually did this another time in Cleveland right before I moved to Florida. I broke the lease, right? Because sometimes I move with a lot of speed, but hey, when you move with speed, great things will happen, and greatness lies within speed. So number one benefit of moving with speed is confidence. Confidence, right? The more speed at which you move in, the more confident you're gonna be. You know, it sounds like it could be the complete opposite. It's like, man, I'm moving with speed. That just means I'm being reckless. That just means, like, you know, I just commit quickly, right? But no, it's the complete opposite. When you're when you're moving with speed, when you're making decisions quickly, when you're taking actions quickly, when you are, pulling the trigger quickly, when you're thinking quickly, like, hey, that means you're more confident with what you're doing and the actions that you're taking, right? Because I see a lot of times it's like driving on the road. For me, hey, I drive fast. I apologize in advance. I drive fast on the highway. Whereas like, I'm thinking like, if I'm driving fast, that means I gotta be laser focused. That means my attention has to be in the right place. Whereas like I see slow drivers, hey, if you're driving slow, you could easily be on your phone. You could be easily distracted, right? Your focus doesn't have to be as sharp as it possibly could be if you were driving fast. And that's the same thing with making decisions quickly. When you make decisions quickly, you have to be laser focused. Your attention has to be in the right place. And most importantly, like you have to make sure that when you're making decisions quickly, that you're actually going to get the results from the decisions that you're making, right? So moving with speed, it raises your confidence. It raises your self-esteem. It raises your certainty within yourself. Because when you're moving with speed, you're like, man, like I'm on top of things, right? You're like, wow, like when you're calling all these clients, you're like, wow, like I'm getting better and better at this. And that's what speed is going to do for you. The more actions you take with speed and the more decisions you make with speed, the more confident you're going to be because you're gaining the ability to do things with speed. And then the next thing you know, the more speed you operate at, the more it becomes a habitual activity and a normal operating basis. And then number 2, what is the second benefit of moving with speed is results, right? As I already said, hey, when you move with speed, when you make decisions quickly, when you act quickly, you're gonna get more results, right? Easier said than done. I mean, it's pretty plain and clear. Like when you act with speed, you're going to receive the results even quicker. You're going to receive the outcomes even quicker. So why don't people move with more speed? Hey, it's because potentially in the past, they made a quick decision, they acted with speed quickly, and it kind of backfired on them. So now they have guards up, they have barriers up, and they have those ultimate like roadblockers of like moving with speed and making decisions quickly and taking actions quickly. Whereas like, hey, even if one time you acted with speed or made a decision quickly and it didn't go right, doesn't mean you shouldn't continue to act with speed and make decisions quickly. Don't ever let that hold you back, because there's other individuals out there that are moving with speed and making decisions quickly, and they're going to be dominating you in the space that you operate in, right? So you got to move with speed. Speed equals results. You want to get somewhere quicker? Move with speed. You want to get to your destination quicker? Hey, move with speed. You're going to be laser focused when you move with speed. Your attention is going to be in the right place when you move with speed. And then also, number 3 is delivery. Let's talk in terms of clients, right? Let's talk in terms of delivering a service to clients. And the reason why I actually thought about speed today, I'm always thinking about speed. I'm always trying to do things quicker, get places quicker, get things done quicker. However, today I actually purchased a new phone. And I purchased a new phone so I can have a second phone due to recording purposes, right? So I purchased a new phone. I went into Verizon at like 10:30 in the morning, maybe 10:20. Next thing I know, I'm not leaving until like 11:05. I'm like, I went in there. I'm like, hey, I want this phone. I want the iPhone 14 Pro Max, 256 gigabyte. Let's roll. But it still took 45 minutes. I gave them a clear understanding of what I was coming in for, what I wanted to purchase, black and white. However, for some odd reason, it still took 45 minutes. And that delivery of getting me that phone, the speed was just like, there was no speed to it. There was no quickness to it. So that kind of made me feel like, man, like I just wasted a bunch of my time. So you got to think of this in terms of clients, and when you're dealing with clients, you got to think of like, wow, speed of delivery is very, very important. Speed of delivery is one of the biggest things, because hey, clients nowadays, customers nowadays, human beings, spiritual beings, and individuals nowadays, they do not want to spend a long time with salespeople. If you're a salesperson, right? They don't want to spend a long time with you. They want to figure out really quickly if what you have to offer for them is the right product or not. They want to figure out really quickly if they can justify purchasing your product or service quicker rather than not, right? So your delivery, and then how do you deliver your product or service? Are you delivering quickly? Because the speed at which you deliver your product or service will ultimately determine how satisfied your customer is going to be, right? Like, hey, for example, you solicit websites, you build websites for people, and it takes 6 months to build that website for that individual when it really should have took 1 to 2 months. Your client's not going to be too happy, right? Your customer that bought your product or service is not going to be too happy. So speed helps out with delivery. It helps out build satisfied customers, and it helps build great, long-lasting customers. Because next thing I know, I'm probably not going to go back to that Verizon store after that experience that I had. I'm going to go to a different Verizon store. Maybe I'll just buy it on the internet next time, so I don't have to spend time going into a store, dealing with someone that's incompetent, right? Because, hey, the benefit of speed, it builds confidence. Confidence builds competence, right? When you're moving with speed, that means you're a competent individual. That means that you know what you're doing. Or hey, even if you don't know what you're doing, you want to act like you know what you're doing, right? But when you're moving with speed, that means you are competent. That means you have knowledge in what you are doing. You have the right information, right? So now you got 3 benefits of speed: confidence, results, and delivery. Move with speed, make decisions quickly. The speed at which you commit will determine your velocity. The speed at which you commit will determine the results that you get. Don't procrastinate when something's on the line and you got to make a decision. Don't think about it. Say, what happens when you think about it? If you're a salesperson, when you think about it, what are your clients going to do when you offer that purchasing decision to them, or you propose a offer to them? Hey, maybe they'll need to think about it because you internally thought about it yourself, right? Now that's big. That's big. And I'm sure you guys heard this before, but hey, we all need those constant reminders. If you think about it in your own life, that gives your clients or customers the right to think about it when it comes to purchasing your product or service, right? And hey, if you don't own your product or service, you can't confidently tell your client or customer, hey, I've bought it. I moved with speed when I bought it. Let's make it happen, right? So hey guys, 3 benefits of speed: confidence, results, and delivery. Let's go. Let's have a great night. Let's move into the weekend with momentum, and let's keep moving with speed. Hope this found you well. Comment below what you think. Let me know if you didn't like this. Let me know if this was a waste of your time. Let me know if you found some value. Give me a like, give me a love, give me a heart. Share this with your friends, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Let's go.